What is up, Trauma Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. No way this is true, but there are rumors and things are happening behind the scenes. I had a source told me it's going down. I tried to get in contact with a source close to Logan Paul. Literally no response, so that's making me think this thing might actually be going down. And let me explain how we got there. First of all, roughly 2 weeks ago, Logan Paul announced that he's going to be returning back to the ring in a major event from Boxing News. Now, a lot of people were speculating that he might be getting in the ring with one of the Dolan twins. No, that's not happening, and I'll tell you why. On the most recent Logan Paul podcast, Impulsive, this is what was said. Roll it.
I want to put on a good show too. Just like, have you guys maybe considered for 1 second that there might be something more important on my horizon than wrestling a Dolan twin?
Well, Bread Batch posted a post on Instagram. You guys know how much I love Bread Batch. That said that you were going to be fighting Jimmy Bruckner.
Josh Bruckner. Josh Bruckner.
Johnny Bruckner.
Who fought on the undercard of KSI fight. Won his fight. Very good fighter, by the way.
Yeah.
He DM'd me. He said, do you know something I don't?
Yeah.
I said, I have no idea who made this up. I'm not fighting Josh. But
let's just be honest. If the people watching this episode, Bread Batch, Jimmy Bruckner, if any of those people knew what I know right now and what you know, what Mac knows about what's really going on, the internet can melt it. The computer you are watching this episode on right now would melt like the atmosphere of Venus. You have no fucking clue.
Okay, so according to Mike, your computer would melt. Like, that's how big this event is supposed to be. Well, there was no one bigger than Floyd Mayweather in the boxing world. He's considered one of the greatest boxers of all time. Now, a boxing insider uploaded this video from the Fighting News, Floyd Mayweather Jr., to take on Logan Paul. And in this video, he confirms it, but not only, he says he actually seen a picture of the contract. Roll it.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is coming out of retirement and has just officially signed a contract to fight an exhibition match against Logan Paul. YouTube sensation, Logan Paul. I don't understand the fight. Logan Paul has tried his hand at professional boxing. Couldn't even beat the other nobody nobody's ever heard of before. He's now 0-1. He's going to be fighting one of the best in Floyd Mayweather. It's going to be a joke of a fight. But it's signed. It's official. I heard it from a reputable source today and even saw a picture of the signed contract where Floyd signed on the dotted line for this exhibition match.
Oh my God. Like, what? So, I mean, if this happens, right, this is huge. I mean, we're talking about, just exactly what Mike said on Impulsive. Like, it would melt your computer. Like, that's how big this is. And I did text Mike, and Mike has not responded. And I've texted other people close to Logan. They're just not responding to me, which is very abnormal. Normally, they'd be like, no, that's not true. They're not saying anything. I think this is actually true. Now, Floyd Mayweather is like a lightweight. Like, he's way less in pounds than Logan Paul. But I don't know if you've noticed this from that Impulsive clip, but it looks like Logan Paul is recently losing a lot of weight. He looks way thinner than I don't even know. I mean, he looks even thinner now than he did when he was fighting KSI. And by the way, something also abnormal is I DM'd KSI for a statement and his thoughts on what he thinks about this, and he didn't respond. But he's also on holiday, so I don't know. But if we could for a minute think about this, all right? Logan Paul has no chance of winning, okay? Floyd Mayweather is the greatest defensive boxer that ever lived. If Logan Paul was swinging on KSI and missing, how is he gonna hit Floyd Mayweather? It's impossible. And for those of you that are not boxing fans, Floyd Mayweather has had 50 fights and 50 wins. I have no idea why Logan Paul would accept this fight other than the fact of money. Like, there's gonna be big money on the line. Like, Logan Paul is going to make millions if this is true and this fight goes down. So is Floyd Mayweather. But, like, there's just no way Logan can win. Logan cannot win. But before I get too ahead of myself, right? Let's pretend that there is a chance. Let's pretend that there's like a 7% chance that Logan Paul could beat Floyd Mayweather, right? If Logan Paul pulls this off, the entire world as we know it would change. If somehow... Stop the dogs from barking! If somehow a YouTuber beat the best boxer in modern times, the world would be changed forever. And speaking about being changed forever, Kanye West is trying to change things in the music industry. He's been battling it out with his label over and over again on Twitter, and today he tweeted out every single page of his contract with the music label. I mean, it was wild. He is really out there fighting for artists to have better deals with these labels and whatnot. And also, at one point, Kanye tweeted out the phone number to a Forbes reporter, like straight up doxed him. Obviously, I'm not going to show you that tweet, and that tweet has since been deleted. But the icing on the cake today is when Kanye West really put his middle finger up towards the whole music industry by urinating on his Grammy. Wow! But that's when Road to Shaw from the Sidemen uploaded a Twitter video of him urinating on his diamond play button. Also in the news, Deji versus Jake Paul. These two had a boxing match. You guys know all about it. But recently, Jake Paul came out with a song, and Deji reacted to it. However, Jake Paul's song was on mute during the entire video. So Deji did this, like muted Jake's song and reacted to it on mute, right? So he wouldn't get a copyright strike from Jake Paul. However, somehow, someway, he still got a copyright strike. Deji tweeted out, Jake Paul actually claimed my video even when he was on mute. But that isn't Deji's only problem on his channel. He actually received a community guideline strike. Tweeted out that my channel is at risk. I received a strike from YouTube for a video I uploaded in 2017. The guidelines have changed over the years, so how is it fair for a video from 2017 to receive a strike now? Wasn't even given a warning. Can you sort this out? At Team YouTube and the CEO, Susan Wojcicki. But it didn't just stop with a tweet, because Deji uploaded a video on a second channel. And in this video, he literally accuses YouTube of being racist. Here's the clip. Roll it.
This is where the main issue is. Every time I complain, nothing happens. I complain, YouTube ignore me. I hate to bring this up. I really do. But I have seen YouTubers with less subs than me, and obviously not the same color as me, get their video rectified within a week. But I've had this issue since forever. I complain. There are many videos on my main channel where I complain about me receiving a strike, and it just goes on deaf ears. Nothing happens. My network don't do anything. That's pretty much it. I have to move on. Now I can't upload on my channel for a whole week.
Woo! Okay. Good luck with that. I mean, we all know that YouTube can be hard to get a hold of and stuff, but YouTube is not racist, okay? YouTube's not racist. Like, chill with that. And new, Mom's Basement is out. Me and FaZe Banks, we did an interview with FaZe K and FaZe Jarvis. We told some behind-the-scenes stories, some things that went down with people trying to break into their house. I mean, it's a good episode, and the link to Spotify is right in the description. Our podcast is only on Spotify, so when you go over there and you listen to this, make sure you sub over there. And then, for our final story, the drama alert before this that I uploaded on Sunday, I told you guys that I'm going to put one of you in a drama alert video, right? All you had to do is tweet out a video of you trying to get other people to sub to drama alert with the hashtag #sub2drama alert. And this is the video that I have chosen.
Subscribe to Drama Alert!
Guys, we're going to continue this campaign. Use hashtag #sub2drama alert on TikTok this time. And upload a TikTok. Make sure there's no music in the background. Can't have copyright music. But upload a creative video over to TikTok telling people to sub to Drama Alert, and the most entertaining one will make it right here in the next episode of Drama Alert. If you guys enjoyed this video, take the time to slap a like on it. That's how I know you're digging the vids. And listen, if you're new here, sub with those notifications on, because as soon as I get the scoop, I'm going to keep you in the loop.